92.3 now.
92.3, we are live in studios. What's up? It's Toro. I got my friend Martin Garrix in the house. What's up, bro? How's everything going?
It's going well. Just arrived here.
You just got off of an Asia tour like 2 days ago, and now you're in New York. How's that trip going for you, man?
It's a big jet lag.
A lot of jet lag? Yeah. Now, let's get down to the nitty-gritty of it, man. I mean, for everybody that's starting to get you to know you out here, you're rocking overseas. You were number one out in UK. You're doing everything out there. Now, in the States, your song that is rocking with us is Animals. I mean, I know you're pushing Wizard, too, which is really, really dope. I listen to all your stuff. I love it. Now, with Animals, what we want to know, like, here is you're 17 years old. Where did, like, it come from? What happened? How did this come about?
Yeah, the funny thing is I'm actually producing already for 5-6 years, and 2 years ago I got signed to Spinning Records, and I started releasing tracks on a label. I released like 12 tracks, and for me Animals was just another track.
Yep.
And I made the track to get played in the clubs and at the festivals, and then suddenly it started getting played on the radio, and we started charting, and there was one big surprise.
Dude, what was it like hearing your song on the radio for the first time?
It's crazy.
Like, were you not, like, usually at 16, 17 years old, we're rocking, playing Madden, which your song Animals was on the Madden commercial, which is even crazier. Like, what made you go that route of saying, I want to make music, then do other things, and instead of playing sports or becoming an artist, you wanted to make music? What happened in your life at that time to make you want to do this?
I don't know. I really liked electronic music, and I saw Chesto performing at the Olympics in 2004. And that was the first time I got in touch with electronic music, and from that point I just started buying CDs, saving up money to buy a DJ set and to buy a program which could let me produce my own music on my computer. I work with FL Studio and with Logic. I just started messing around, and the last few years it became more serious. And
dope. And it's crazy because not a lot of, I mean, it's different out here. Not a lot of songs that are predominantly based around sounds get a lot of love. You know, the last one before this was Levels, when Avicii came out. And before that, if I'm right, in the States, the last one before that was like Sandstorm, which was a long time ago. What I've seen too is I heard a vocal remix of Tsunami. Are you going to keep Animals as just a beat song record? Has anybody hit you trying to put vocals over it?
We're definitely going to keep it as just a beat song. We were considering about adding top lines on it, but I only want a top line on a track if it actually lifts the track to a next level, you know? There are a lot of tracks. I can give you a lot of examples for tracks which I like. Okay, this track didn't need a top line, but I just put a top line on it because they were thinking, oh, now we can play it on radio. But for me, I only want to have a top line on my track if it's lifting the track, pushing the track to a next level.
Do you want to be like on the radio, or do you want to stay just like doing festivals and stuff like that?
For me, being on the radio is not. It's something which the radio decides. I just make the music which I like to make, which I like to play in my sets live at the shows, and then the radio can decide if they want to play it or not. It's the same thing with Animals. I made the track as a club record to get it played in the clubs and to play it in my own sets, and the radio really liked it and they played it as well. So
the amount that you're traveling, dude, like, are you getting in any like schoolwork and stuff like that? How's that happening for you?
I didn't finish my regular school too bad, but right now I'm attending a special academy for producers and musicians. So when I'm in the Netherlands, it's not that often recently, but when I'm in the Netherlands, I am attending that school and learning more about producing, and it's really interesting.
Who do you like look up to more? Like, has anybody came down to you and said, listen, I really like what you're doing. If maybe I could give you a little bit of guidance. I've been here and been through that. Is there anybody that's been there for you like that?
Yeah, Chesto, definitely.
Really?
Yeah, it's fun because I started because of him at the Olympics, and right now we Skype on a weekly basis, and Hartwell helps me a lot with giving advice and tips, and also if I send them new tracks, also to Chesto, they give feedback, or if they like it, they play it out in their sets, and it's really great how they are supporting.
Now, funny question, just to put it out there. With Animals, there is a vocal on there.
Yep.
There is like a animal. I have yet to hear a dirty version of it. I have yet to hear the curse come out. Is that because maybe, you know?
I don't know which, or maybe. Oh yeah,
I'm thinking like out here, when I was 17 years old and that curse, I got punched in the mouth by my mom. So she could be like, I like the track, you're good, but that's not gonna play like that.
No, it says we're the fucking animals. I say it out loud, but it's that's the lyric of the track, you know. For the U.S. radio, and we are also getting played in a lot of big stadiums.
Yep.
From big matches, and also in the UK radio, I had to make a different version. So we actually have one which is saying we're the freaking animals.
Mm-hmm.
We have one which is just saying we're the, and I do like a king animals. So you don't actually hear the
I
F
like
word.
it more. I like it more, kind of like silenced out because it lets everybody else say it.
Yeah, it's like people can guess.
Animals. That's just what it is. But now, and you're pushing Wizard too.
Yep.
For you and your fans that are out here in the States, out here in New York, what can they expect next from you?
Definitely a show in New York. I'm doing my first US headline tour in February. I'm really looking forward to that. And besides that, I'm also a lot in the studio when I'm not traveling to create new music. I got 5-6 new tracks ready, enough tracks to get released until April.
Yep.
And right now I'm working on some really big collaborations with other artists, some new solo stuff, new remix. So I'm gonna release a lot of tracks coming here.
And you're having fun.
I'm having a lot of fun.
Enjoying life.
Definitely.
Videos are crazy. I mean, I go on the website, check them out, martingarrix.com, see the video. I mean, because the video you did for Wizard, that's up on YouTube right now, kind of shows you traveling around at different...
Yeah, it's more... Animals was a video with people with the masks. And in Animals, in Wizard, we have more like a live element. We see us partying. Jay Hardway and me together. Julian Jordan is also a little bit in the clip. He's a good friend of mine. And I pulled Jay Hardway on stage during 5 shows, and there was a cameraman. And yeah, the Wizard clip just shows how much fun we have on stage and how it actually is at parties where we play.
Dope. Now, before I let you get out of here, I mean, I just want to know, what do you think is next for EDM and its music itself? Like, what's your goal on this, dude? Like, what's your end-all end? You're 17 years old. You got a lot of time to have fun, put out music, like not being afraid to mess up and just rock out. But what is that like last goal on for you?
My end goal is just keep having fun. You know, that's the most important thing for me. If I don't like what I'm doing, I wouldn't do it. No. And
then it's a job. You don't want to work. No more work for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I'm not gonna call it a job with what I'm doing. I love to make music. I love to DJ. Only the traveling part is a little bit harder sometimes because you're having a 12-hour flight. Right now I'm having the worst jet lag because I just came out of Asia. It's like 12, 11-hour time.
You'll be okay. You're young. It'll get past you. Soon you get used to this stuff. I'm like, I don't even know what time it is. It's daylight. All right, whatever. It's daytime.
Yeah, but I don't know what the future will bring. I just hope I can keep on doing what I'm doing right now. Just keep on releasing tracks, keep on doing shows, and if I can keep on with doing that, I'm happy.
Well, I think you should take the word "if" out of your vocabulary because I think you are going to do it. Martin Garrix is here hanging out with us in 92.3 Now, New York City. It's just the beginning, dude. This is only the beginning. I'll see you again, too, later on in the future when we're rocking out and doing some other songs. It's 92.3 Now, baby.